Okay, welcome back to Animator's Laundromat Adventures again. We're finally doing another video of the 3600, but I'm having to record it from my school Chromebook since my other Chromebook's camera currently isn't working. It says it isn't properly connected, but I don't think that's the case. But till we figure that out, I'm gonna have to record it on here for now. But I will still send it to my Google Drive for that and upload it onto YouTube, so don't worry, you'll be able to see it. So today, we're going to be running the Allergiene cycle. So, yeah, I'm gonna toss everything in there. Yep, just about everything. Close that up. And I did forget to bring my other coat here, which I meant to bring both, because figuring out a system to get it to go to 1300 RPM, which it probably won't when it has a load like that. But let's get in some detergent for that.
It is something else. You've got, you have a state that has clear problems with inflation.
Tide again. Since that's all we have here. So again, LG 3600. We're going to be doing the Allergene cycle today, which I just found out today that that's what the A means in the model number, WM3600HWA. The A, I found out, means it has an Allergene cycle, which now I see the connection in that because it has an Allergene cycle and there's an A in the model. So, yeah. Just wanted to clarify that for those viewers who maybe didn't know that. Okay, we got the load in, we got our detergent in. So, start it up now. Power on. Turn it over to Allergene. Allergene here. And it also defaults to regular high spin, so I'm just going to set it up to extra high spin. I must have accidentally pressed the soil level button. That's probably why it made that lock option sound. Yep. But I can't add pre-wash on here, since for some reason Steam doesn't allow pre-wash. But I can still add extra rinses, I just can't do pre-wash. But other than that, let's start it up. Oh, whoops, I pressed something. Okay, let's start it up. I've only run the cycle like once or twice, I think. So it'll be either the second or third time running it on the washer.
Deporting illegal aliens. People who have no right to be in this country, no legal right. And if Donald Trump didn't step in last night,
Let me try to get in closer
TSA agents, this would have continued.
so we can get a better view of the inner drum.
But it still doesn't change anything.
The light closer to it.
Last 42 days, multiple Americans have been brutally murdered by illegal aliens.
Suppose that's better.
We have to say that. Innocent until proven guilty, even if you're not
Just need it to be enough to actually get into the inner drum.
great. But this
Well, not on the control board. It says 99 minutes. Actually, let's see how long each one takes. No spin is 88, low is 99, medium 99, high 99, extra high 99. So they all take 99 except for no spin.
is it fair to say that if Steve discovered
And I'm assuming that if I pause it
with us tonight,
in the middle of a cycle, I'm guessing that means it will not allow me to open the door because of how insanely hot the water will be. Okay. Moving a little further away. I'm actually going to move it back. Trying to get a good balance between that. I can kind of hear the direct drive motor running. There we go. That should keep from shining too much of the control panel.
this person you meet, this illegal alien?
Are we doing 6 motions or not? I'm not sure if it actually does 6 motions on all cycles. Maybe it just doesn't do it when we have steam on. Did it just skip from 98 to 96? So as it turns out, intermediate spins and rinses is not the only time when it skips some time. Turns out Allergene does that on the main wash too, which is very weird. But I think that's the best view we can get for that one. The best angled view we can get. Let me try to get a good... have that little hook out. I could just find some way to... Nope, I don't think I can. Whoops. Hang on. Let me get that. There we go.
Trump is doing is unprecedented and unwarranted. It is illegal. It is unconstitutional. It is un-American. Find a family who is enjoying today sitting on their front porch and ask if they want their neighborhood to
Okay, 95. I think that's a good way to get a good view on that washer. 94. So yeah. I'm gonna pause it again, see if it'll allow me to open it. See if it'll unlock. So it does allow me to unlock it now, but I'm assuming later it won't allow me to open it because the water will be getting really hot, and I'm guessing it's going to probably soak a lot, like do very minimal agitation because the heater's probably on for that setting as well. By the way, it's like It's like early to midnight. It's like 8, just past 8 o'clock now. For the recording, that is. For what time it is that I'm recording it. Also, while I'm recording that, I'm going to get to uploading that pre-wash video I meant to upload last time.
You're a bona fide person who can have a job is to ask for a driver's license and a social security card. This is an anti-fraud amendment. All over where we go, people say, well, why can't you...
Because last month, I recorded a video of
from coming here?
normal and pre-wash. And, I just never uploaded it. So I'm gonna do that now before I forget.
Washington, definitely not in the White House, because their new voting base are literally from another place, and that place is far, far away from here. So what else did we learn this week? Well, we learned that common sense will...
So let's see. March, February.
The policy that we have announced is based on science, and it has been made by medical experts.
Is that the pre-wash one?
The interests of athletes at its heart. The scientific evidence is very clear. Male chromosomes give performance advantages in sports that rely on strength.
Let me check.
At the Olympic Games, even the smallest margins can be the difference between victory and defeat. So it's absolutely clear that it would not be fair for biological...
February 16th. Was that the date that I record the pre-wash? I think so, yeah. I'm gonna check that out. Yep, that's the pre-wash one. So yep, I got the right one.
In Paris 2024, two men, Ling Yao King of Chinese Taipei and Imran Khalid of Algeria. These are two men who both won gold medals after beating the crap out of women on international TV during the Summer Olympics in France. And we were all told to sit back and applaud two men beating up women winning gold medals. Something I swear historians will look back on with wonder decades from now, and they will wonder how we ever let this happen. But the insanity continues in this post-Joe Biden world because we still see this.
Female bodies are just as strong as fast and capable as male bodies. For what reason, other than political gain?
So yeah, we are not using very much water at all. Still allows me to open it.
Yes, but two just won gold medals.
Is it gonna fill more?
Summer Winter Olympics, so it matters. We're also still seeing this.
Okay. Let me go back to my last full cycle. Oh. Okay.
Doctorate degree. In churches, we're also still seeing this.
We're called to be visible and to trust and to believe that all are made in the image.
So, paste that into the description.
That's true that God is transgender. And that means God is not only masculine but feminine also. And it also means that God is agender and intersex. No, now you know why God is such a
There we go.
In the Olympics, that's a big step forward.
Washing machine videos, HWA full cycles, good.
What else did we learn this week? We learned a lot about the war in Iran and what President Trump is thinking when it comes to ending this war.
The slashing regulations all over the world. Get the most investment of any country
Elements, we don't need elements.
has been put into our country in the last. And again, we had to take a little detour. Won't be long.
Guess it's still processing.
We had to take a little detour through Iran.
So I'll schedule it actually
Very dangerous fire that could have blown up big portions of the world, if not the whole.
for premiere.
So we had to take a little detour
also do an 8:15 premiere while I'm recording.
Ground troops could be deployed to somewhere in Iran. We hope that does not happen. The president has also been clear that he does not want the war to be going on during America's 250th birthday celebrations this summer. That makes sense. But did you hear about this?
What's that sound? Is that the...
Will now appear on the US dollar.
Wait, no, it's not the steam generator. I mean, not steam generator. I don't think it has a steam generator because it just uses really hot water when I have it on steam. Probably just the AC on heat mode.
He does it to irritate Democrats because Democrats on Capitol Hill are awful, and they proved it again this week. When we come back, radical Islam could be sitting right on America's doorstep, almost on the Mexican side of the southern border, housing aliens from all over the world. You will not believe it. My next guest say this could be just a getaway for terrorists before they enter America.
So my video doesn't get anything weird or something. Yeah. Upload interrupted? What? Okay. Resume upload. Wonder why that upload was interrupted. I do know it wasn't some kind of strict thing. Or actually... Oh, I think I know why I was interrupted. It's because it's 8:15 now, and that's the time I set it to premiere. Oh, I gotcha. So I think I'll do 8:35 instead. Just to give it more time. Yeah, I meant to premiere the video last month, but I guess I kind of forgot to do that, so I'm doing it now, before I forget. Yeah, I think it's because that that the time just very quickly came to what I originally scheduled it as, and I think that's why the upload was interrupted. "85 minutes left." I haven't really actually run that cycle very many times at all, so I have no idea what it does. Other than using a very minimal amount of water. I'm going to try to get some more hot water in there while that's uploading. Oh wait, wrong one. Yep, there we go. Oh wait, what is that doing then? Yep, there we go. Oh wow, that hot water came out quick. Okay. So I'm gonna pour in some more hot water. Just cause... Oh. Now it's not unlocking. Still don't think that's a good amount of water though. Still think it needs more. So I'm pouring some into the main wash container. I think I might try to clean out that dispenser sometime, if I can. Because it looks like some of that has really gotten dirty. In the back left of it. Yeah. Yeah, that bit of the dispenser really needs to be cleaned out. There's a little pull tab on it. Like pressing on it will allow me to take the dispenser drawer out. So yeah, that's the little dispenser in there. Has a little hole down there. That's nice. Check for something. Yeah, I guess that's what's been going down there for all the years we've had it. Let me try to push that in there. There we go. Or actually, I want to try something out. I wonder. I'm gonna take that out again. That's the little dispenser drawer. Really big, actually. Will it? Well, I think that actually works. That must be some of that leftover detergent that's been in there for years. Oh, yeah, don't want to do that. So, I believe putting it through here. Yep, I thought so. It goes through the back. Let me try to clean out that back side. Oh, that actually can be removed if I have the dispenser drawer removed. That's nice. Put a little soap on that. I guess that's the best I can do for now. Yeah, the bleach one has something for that too. where I can also remove it. Whoa. You could see that in there. Like, look what's in that dispenser. Yeah, that really needs to be cleaned out. Oh wait, put it back in. Yep, there we go. Oh, I guess I have to put it under those things and then put it in. Yep, I put it in, click it in. Yep, there we go. So that's the dispenser drawer of an LG. So I'll put that back in once again. That's very nice and easy. Yeah. I think Wade was right about the Allergene cycle not being too good, because it doesn't use enough water. Oh, I thought it was draining. So yeah, the reason you're only seeing that spin speed light here is because it's on Steam. So like, when it's on Steam, that's when it'll only show that spin light there. It won't show wash temperatures or soil levels when on Steam, because it's a Steam cycle. Though I have seen some where you can actually do a cold wash and steam together, but LG does not have any of those. Oh, 3 meters in less than 10 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can give it a thumbnail. Or maybe it gives itself a thumbnail? I don't know. I don't know how that thing works. Oh, right, wrong one. Okay. February 16th. That's when I recorded that. I think that's a very deserving thumbnail. for that. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find that image now. Might be in here. No? What folder is it in? Oh, downloads. Of course it's in my downloads folder. Okay. So I'll put that as the thumbnail. Save. And now we have a thumbnail for the upcoming premiere video. So I'll show you one here. That's my pre-wash video, up and ready. That's the 3600 on pre-wash. That's the same washer, that washer. The LG WM3600HWA. I'm getting a feeling that Allergiene isn't using enough water. Can I even see it in there? Ooh, let me try to get a good view. Okay, I'm seeing barely any water in there. And I can't even, I can't pause it to unlock it to add more water in because it won't allow me to open it. Because look. See, it's not unlocking. You could even see the indicator it wasn't turning off. It's because the water temperature in there is extremely hot. I'd honestly like to know how hot exactly it is. Like, probably somewhere around 212 degrees Fahrenheit or something. I've heard that's like the max that these things can handle. Although WashiMator's washers will go 215 degrees Fahrenheit for steam, so just a little above, but not exceedingly above it. Try to get a good inside view of that thing. Actually, if I try to do that, is that working? A little bit. Let me turn the... yeah. I think it's a better view when I have the bigger light. Yeah, because you can actually see it like that. We're going to be premiering shortly the pre-wash video. Oh, I forgot I had that one running. Okay. So premiere in 2 minutes. Premiering in 2 minutes. The pre-wash video. Actually go to all messages so I could see it. So I could see all of them. All of them live while I record that. Let's see, I get my charger. So it doesn't run out in all that long cycle. Gotta get under that table to plug it in. Doing it like that, it's easier to plug it in than it is to unplug it. And good, that one's at 63, so I can still use the charger on the one that I'm using for recording. Just put that around that. Yep, there we go. Now we can have it charging while we're recording, as I've done a few times. It didn't give me the low battery warning yet, but it is at... I'm reading 32 from here. So... yeah, 32% left on that thing. Don't say it. Don't say that number. Premiere will begin shortly. Oh, here we go. We're beginning premiere of the pre-wash video now. Hey, got that thing going.
Oh,
yeah? Yeah. The video I meant to premiere last month is now premiering right about now. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So we're premiering that video now, the pre-wash one. Yeah, we have it running now. $63 left. Okay. Oh, 4 are watching my premiere now. $90 something for that one. Yeah, right here it went for 99. Let's see how many rinses it does actually on Allergiene. You know, my viewers, it's kind of funny having a video premiering while recording. It's like having 2 washers running at once, or really having 2 of the same washer running at once. Still washing, and it's been 39 minutes of washing. Dishwasher's draining again. That's a Bosch dishwasher, by the way. Had that thing for somewhere around 18 years now. Had it since 2008. And it's still working good as new. I guess dishwashers probably last longer than washing machines. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not sure. But that's just my guess. Oh, by the way, there was something I made in my BOCES class. Well, I shouldn't say BOCES. Not sure what else to call it. There was something I made in one of my classes. I forget I said BOCES. But there was something I made in my computer graphics class. It's a sweatshirt, actually. We do make shirts there sometimes, like we put different designs on different shirts there. I'll actually show you. So, here's that I actually put a character on here. Sorry about the light glare, let me turn off that light for a second. That is my character on there. And that will be featured in some wash cycles on some of my horizontal streams if I can get that thing to work again. But only on cold wash cycles though. I mean, it wasn't featured on normal like cold wash or delicates because that was before I made it, and I just made it today. Don't mind my voice in the background. That's just the premiere going on. Watching the premiere to see who is joining. Oh, only one's watching now. 57 minutes. Now we still haven't done a cooldown fill yet. 56. Actually, I'm not sure if it actually does a cooldown fill on Allergiene or Steam at all. But one day I might try to do heavy duty on extra hot, since heavy duty is known to allow the extra hot setting on here. Yeah, on machines like these, the only cycles that will allow you to use the extra hot setting is normal and heavy duty. That's it. No other cycles will allow that. Hang on. I'll be back shortly. I'm just gonna use the restroom. Still got that thing plugged in while recording, by the way. Okay, I'm back. And we got 48 minutes left and we are still washing. I'm guessing it's gonna be another one of those cycles where it only does one rinse, huh? Just like heavy duty. Oh, that beeping is the Bosch dishwasher. The Bosch dishwasher that I was just talking about earlier.
Okay.
Now we're going to cool down, Phil. Yep, that's cold water. Cool down, Phil.
Okay.
Bosch recommends finish. I guess these dishwashers don't have door locks. Oh, it has EcoSense. What is EcoSense? Almost an hour of recording now. Oh, shoot. There was a moth in here. Oh, now there's 6 watching my premiere. Ah, cycle that always does filtration. Well, not always, but sometimes. Did it do a second cooldown fill or did it not? But now you can actually see suds in there, which means there's more water. Actually, Nope, it will not let me open that door. Just the amount of water that the normal cycle uses. I wonder why Allergiene just doesn't use very much water compared to normal and heavy duty and most other cycles. I think rinse and spin uses like a lot of water or something. But yeah, that's one of them where rinse and spin is actually on the knob. Oh man, I could feel the heat just from the steel of the washer. I could actually feel the heat from the water just from the steel panels of the washer. And the door. I'm feeling some heat from that door. It's from that steam cycle. But yeah, now we have just about enough water to get all that stuff clean. But I'm not sure what it's gonna do for intermediate spins. I mean, it's not the first time running Allergiene. I have run it like once or twice before. I just haven't run it in a really long time, so I don't remember what it's like. Oh, thing on the door. There we go. But yeah, that's a good amount of water right there. I mean, minimizing water use really does show that it's high efficiency. Oh, cooldown fill again. Wait. What dispenser was that going into? Oh, bleach dispenser. But right there, that is a good amount of water for a load size like that. But for WashiMator Power Wash, you wouldn't even need a lot of water, because the jets would be doing most of the work. But that one, that washer here, the 3600, does not have jets because it doesn't have turbo wash. I think how it goes is that any washer that has only 4 options are the ones that don't have turbo wash. Like the 3600 only has 4 options. Well, primary options. Steam, delay wash, pre-wash, and extra rinse. I think those are the ones where turbo wash is not included. Is that faster tumbles, or is it the same tumble speed as we always been doing? I guess the 3600 also has a segment from slower tumbles to faster tumbles too. Just like the 8900. Which is the one that Wade Wade has. Also, if you might have noticed, he recently changed his channel name to Wade Force. Like as a pun for LG Wave Force top loaders. Which I don't think they're selling those anymore. I think they stopped selling them in like the early 2020s because they stopped making them in 2016, but we're still selling their latest Wave Force ones. Now they're not making Wave Force anymore. And now for some reason, and now because of like everything in here, they're just making washers, like most brands are just making washers out of plastic now. Plastic is no good for those washers. It's not good quality. They only last up to like 2 or 3 years and that's it. Sometimes even 1 year. That's why the older ones always lasted longer than these newer ones. We were lucky to actually have a 10-year warranty on most washers. I mean, that one's just basically for the motor. We don't know how long it'll actually last. But we'll see. Already just about 4.5 years in of having it, and not a single problem on it since then. So I think it might be another good washer too. One I would most certainly recommend, even though it doesn't have turbo wash on it. I think the 3900 would have been a better one though, because it actually had turbo wash on it, but 3600, 3900, either way, still a good washer, because it still get like good amount of time lasting on it. Plus it's LG and they have all the best stuff. So yeah. Oh, we're draining at 36 now. Is that the same thing for low, medium, high, and extra high spin? Appliance Insider is one of the worst channels to get advice from. I agree on that. Appliance Insider is the worst. They recommend, like, Appliance Insider just recommends trash boxes. Appliance Insider just recommends trash boxes. Like, they recommend exactly the opposite of what is actually good. Like, they just recommend, like, anything that's not LG. Like, LG is the best one out there. They think Frigidaire and Electrolux are bad too. Those brands are good too. LG, Frigidaire, and Electrolux are currently some of the only good brands I know out there. I wonder if Bosch is still any good these days. I mean, because we do have an old Bosch dishwasher. But I wonder if modern Bosch is still any good these days. I can tell that's definitely not going to get to 1300 on the final spin. I can see its imbalance. It's already been 2 attempts. It's not gonna get to 1300 now. I don't think that's a good balance load. If it doesn't balance within 10 minutes, it might get a UE. Uneven load error. And I've never seen it flash UE once in all the time that we've had it. Definitely unbalanced. I don't like that. I could see the door moving. I mean, mild imbalance. What could possibly go wrong? And very unsurprisingly, we're not getting a suds lock. That's unsurprisingly because I didn't use very much detergent in that one. Only like just up to like the bottom, like somewhere close to the bottom of the cap. There was still some suds in there, but not a lot. It's usually when I use like up to like half a cap when we get suds locks like that. Let's see what RPM it goes to. What is that, 700? Or 650? I'm gonna guess that's 700. Possibly 800, but we're speeding up again now. No, I think that last one was 650 or 700. I think we're gonna get 1000 RPM on that intermediate spin. Turns out it's not 670, it's actually just 600 for the normal cycle intermediate spins. Yeah, I think that's 1000 RPM right there. I think that's the highest RPM you could go to for intermediate spins. Up to 1000 RPM on intermediate spins. But yeah, it is true. Appliance Insider literally recommends those trash box washers. I'm just gonna call them trash boxes. It's a better way to do it without actually swearing, because I'm not one to swear. So I'm just gonna call those bad washers, they call beep boxes, and I'm just beeping for sensors. I'm just calling those bad washers trash boxes. Like those GE top loaders, like some of those GE top loaders are like trash boxes. But we're getting some of that water in there. I'm not even gonna assume it. I just know it's cold water because all cold rinses. It says so under the wash temperature button. All cold rinses. But it looks like we did not skip any time in that intermediate spin. Any time at all. Does it do 36? Does it still do 36 on that cycle for start of first intermediate spin if it's on high spin? Because it's on extra high, so I'll have to check that out actually. But that sure is a lot of water that we're using in there. See if it allows me to unlock it. Yep, now it allows me to unlock it once again. Now, if you are doing an open door cycle on one of these, and you try to pause it, since the door lock wouldn't deactivate then, it actually wouldn't allow you to close the door, because if the door lock is activated while it's open, you actually can't close that door. Because the door lock being activated doesn't allow you to close it. So let's see, 30 minutes is when it started that first rinse. It says 27 now. Let's see how long these rinses actually go. And more importantly, how long the final spin actually goes. Also remember that like house laundromat, like apartment laundromat there. Those really small washers, the Encore ones. I don't remember the model. There's Encore by Laundry Lux and Encore by WashiMator. That thing's being kind of aggressive on that stuff. I'm not gonna lie, that thing is being kind of aggressive on that rinse. But yeah, if I were able to adjust that pressure switch there, which I'm not because the dryer is stacked on top, we probably would have gotten more water on steam cycles like Allergiene. But like, at the same time as wanting to adjust that switch in there, I don't want to go through all the trouble of taking the dryer off the top just to adjust that switch. Because it'll be too stressful for me, and it'll be kinda impossible. I've actually never lifted a heavy appliance before off the ground. Or I don't think I have. But it can be very hard to do. Oh, I guess we get 6-minute rinses on Allergene. That's funny. Bedding and Delicates did 7-minute rinses. And Allergene does 6-minute rinses, I guess. But it's sensing that is not the final rinse, which means another intermediate spin is going to do a second rinse. Okay, so it's not what I thought it was. I thought it was going to be one of those cycles where it only does one rinse, like heavy duty. But looks like we do get a second rinse on Allergene, so that's good. It must have been the dishwasher door. Man, that's taking a while to balance. But it appears it's already been 77 minutes of a cycle, at least according to the timer. The video recording time says otherwise. It says 83. But yeah. According to the washer timer, 77. Oh, actually 78 have passed now. I don't think it ever gives up until it gets a good spin, right? Or gets a uneven load error code UE. But again, I've never seen the UE error code ever flash on here once. I mean, there's no rugs in there, but for some reason I'm still getting the feeling it's gonna flash that UE code at any time. Or never mind. It might sense its balance or something. At least the door isn't moving as much as it was on the first intermediate spin. So I'm guessing it does like a 12-minute final spin for that cycle, even on extra high spin. I'm not sure what it does. I haven't used it and I haven't used the Allergene cycle in forever. 20 minutes on here.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be hosting a multi-challenge for yes. The winner of tonight's contest. We're going to put the crown on them for the next month.
Again, 650 or 700 RPM. I think that might be 700 or something. But yeah, I really like the direct drive's slow acceleration system. Yeah, I think that was, again, 1000 RPM, intermediate spin. Oh, he's laughing at something over there. Not sure what. But I'm guessing we're gonna get another 6-minute rinse for that one. And then a 12-minute final spin. I'm surprised that even a steam cycle like Allergiene does those long rinses. Oh! I just noticed that steam setting was removed. I guess it was removed at at the beginning of that first intermediate spin. Oh, we're up at the filtration rinse point on the premiere video, the pre-wash premiere video. No, wait, it's not filtration rinse, it's still intermediate spin. My bad. I thought it was filtration rinse. I'll show you where it's at right now. Sorry about the glare, but yeah, that's where we're at right now. We are on, I believe, the first or second intermediate spin for that one. I think it might be the second one, actually. that was second intermediate spin on the pre-wash video. I can tell because it says 31. And that's one of those cycles that does a 28-minute final spin when on extra high spin setting. Oh. That 28-minute final spin in the video, and just as I predicted, 12-minute final spin. Guess that must have been a lot of water. Spinning up, first attempt, but it would have had to be perfect on the first time on the intermediate spins, which means it is not going to reach 1300. I just know it. It's just going to do 1160 again. Yeah, we're definitely just doing 1160 now, because we were nowhere near perfect attempts the first time on the intermediate spins. So it's definitely just going to be 1160, and once again, not the full 1300. Kind of doing a long final spin, but not as long as the normal cycle on extra high, or heavy duty for that matter. I'll have to check out what normal does on Steam, and what heavy duty does on Steam. I'll actually have to see what every Steam cycle does on Steam. Even betting too. how much time we got. 2 minutes. Okay. Slow down right at 1. That means anti-freeze. So that's the end now. Let's back it up so I could open that door. Oh, still need to back up a little more. And getting closer now. Again. There we go. Oh. I see we've removed the lint from under the filter. Oh, forgot to remove some, didn't see it. Okay. Or actually, did we get any lint out of there? Out of under that? I don't think we did. Okay. Get these in the dryer. And there is no matching Allergene cycle for the dryer. So we're just gonna run time dry again. Plus, there is no steam feature on that one, since it's just a LG WM3600HWA. It's not a LG 3600HWA. Just a... What the... Oh my god. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I accidentally threw one of my socks above the top of the dryer. I accidentally just did that. Let me wipe some of that lint off the rubber door seal of the dryer. There we go. Think that's everything? Yep, think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. Okay, so now moving on to the dryer. Let me back up again. Go up to the... Oh. Hang on. Let me unplug that. There we go. Okay. So we'll get that dryer. Up to the dryer. Close it up. Power on. Time dry. 35. Wrinkle care. Start. So yeah, we've had almost 2 hours of recording. But hang on. See if I can get a good view of the underside of that dryer. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do that. So, okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.